Relational database management system. So, talking about what is relation? So, first of all, we have to understand about relationship. What is relationships among data? I believe you people might have listened about one-to-one relation, one-to-many relation, many-to-many relation. These are three different kinds of relationships among data, right?
Yeah.
This relationships among data. If necessary, please note it down. Relationship among data. One-to-one relation. One is one-to-one relation. Second one is one-to-many relation. Third one is many-to-many relationship. Okay? Yeah. So first one-to-one relation. See, if you want to store and organize employee details in your database, to be maintain employee number, employee name, and so on, right? Some other information. So employee number is a value, employee name is a value. These both are related to one person, right? So what is the relation between employee number and employee name? Is it one-to-one relationship or not? What do you say, Nitish?
Yes, sir.
And similarly, suppose you have a table that is country table, right? The table contains information about countries. The another table contains the information that is presidents. So one table is countries table, just it is having information about countries. Another table is presidents table. So another table is having information about the presidents. Now, for each country, there is only one president. So you cannot have multiple presidents for a country, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is the relation between country table and president's table?
Many-to-many relationship.
Only one-to-one relationship. For one country, one president. That's it. So the relationship is one-to-one relationship, right? Similarly, the department head. For each department, only one head will be there, right? The relation between department and department head is one-to-one relationship.
One-to-one.
Okay. School and principal. So for one school, only one principal will be there, right? Maybe other person is going to be the vice principal or assistant principal, whatever it is. But principal is only one, right? So what is the relationship? One-to-one relationship. Got it? So this is basically one-to-one relationship among data. In several situations, we'll have one-to-one relationship, right? So now you people understand one-to-one relationship. So
Yes,
what is many relationship? So just I told you a couple of examples for one-to-one relationship. Similarly, you try to analyze about some data dependencies for one-to-many relationship. Just I'll give you 2 minutes time. Please, you try to analyze and you try to find out and tell me. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Did you analyze? Navya, Nitish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you find out what is one-to-many relationship? Tell me. Course student, you are able to see on the screen, right?
Yeah.
So one student can join in a course, right? Many students can join in the same course, okay? But one student cannot join in many courses. Of course, this is applicable for your academic studies, right?
Yeah.
So at a time, can you join in MBA and MC? Not possible, right? So in the same year, same time, you can study only one education. Okay. So here one student can join in one course. One student cannot join in multiple courses. But multiple students can join in
One course.
the, got it? Similarly, employee and department. So definitely employee is working under a department or not? Employee is working under a department, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are multiple employees working under same department. The same employee cannot work under multiple departments. But multiple employees can work under same department. This is also one-to-many relationship, right? Either you say many to one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship. So one-to-many relationship and many-to-many relationship both are same, right? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
One-to-many relationship and many-to-many relationship, sorry, one-to-many relationship, many-to-one relationship. Both are same. So there is no difference between these things. Okay? Yeah. Then what is many-to-many relationship? What is many-to-many relationship? Can you tell me what is many-to-many relationship? Can you tell me some example for many-to-many relationship yourself? Can you guess? See, product and customer, right? The sales related data, product and customer. For example, you have products like TV, mobile phones, etc., right? Printer, computer, laptop, like this. Similarly, you have customers, customer 1, customer 2, customer 3, customer 4, right? So, one product can be sold to one customer, right? A product can be sold to one customer. Multiple products can be sold to the same customer, right?
Yeah.
One product can be sold to one customer. Multiple products can be sold to
one customer.
one same customer, right? As well, multiple customers can be purchased same product or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, multiple customers can be purchased the same product. Multiple products can be sold to the same customer. So here the relationship is many-to-many relationship. You see, many-to-many relationship.
Yeah.
So television, VCD player, handycam, these are the products, these are the customers. This is many-to-many relationship. Here you see one-to-many relationship, father-child. Here I gave the title like a father-child. So, but here you see this is department, this is employees, right? Got it? Yeah. So this is department and department head. In each department only one head. So here is the one-to-one relationship. Here is the one-to-many relationship. Here is the many-to-many relationship. This is just the relationships among data, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we understand what is data, what is information, what is database, we understand, right? These are some common best examples for database. The dictionary, textbook, telephone directory, these all are the databases, right? Okay, I think Sunand and Nitish, you have not noted down this. Please write down. What is data?
Yes, sir.
Just please make a note of it. What is data? Data is collection of raw facts and figures.
Okay.
Okay. Data is collection of raw facts and figures. So data can be anything. It can be a number, it can be a name, it can be an image, it can be a sound, anything, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So data is simply, I can say, a collection of values. They might produce a meaning or may not produce a meaning, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So data is collection of values. They may or may not produce a meaning. But what is information? Information is meaningful, right?
Yeah.
When data is processed and converted into meaningful and useful form, it is known as information, right? Okay. So information is a collection of organized and a validated collection of data. The collection of values together produce a meaning. That is what information, right? Then please note down the database. What is database? Heading database.
Yes, sir.
Database is collection of interrelated data. This is collection of interrelated data. Okay? Then database management system. Next heading, database management system. Collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to organize the data. Collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to organize the data. Okay?
Yes.
Of course, anyhow, I will send you these PDFs which I am showing you. You have the detailed information about it. The introduction, what is data, what is information, what is database. Okay. So here you try to understand database. Database is collection of interrelated data. This is what I told you, right? But you see, database is a data storage area. Database is a mechanism to store and organize the data. So altogether, database management system is the mechanism to store and organize the data. Database is a data storage area. Management system is set of programs to organize the data. So database is a data storage area where exactly data will be stored and organized in the form of table, right?
Yeah.
Where exactly the data will be stored and organized in the form of table. So this is what a table, right? What you are able to see on the screen, this is what a table, right? Okay. So here what is table? Table is having so many records. Table is in the form of columns and rows. Table is in the form of columns and rows. Right. So here you see this is a table. In this table, this is a column, right? Code is a column, right? A column contains same type of values. See, 0101, 0102, 0103, all are same type of values or not?
Yeah.
Similarly, you observe the department, all values available in a column are same type or not? Similarly, you observe the name, all columns in all values in the name column are the same type or not? So in a table, one column contains the same type of data, right? Got it? All of you clear about it?
Yes.
Navya. Here, what is field or column? A column represents one related part of table, and it is the smallest logical structure of storage in the database. It holds one piece of information about an item or subject. It is used for group of alphabetical characters, right? So multiple rows, when you consider multiple rows and when you consider whole table, one column contains the same of values. Got it? This is what a column or field. Then what is a row? Here, row or a record. Row or record, you see. This is one row. This is one row. This row contains different values, right? Code is a different value, department is a different value, name is a different value, this address is a different value, city is a different value, phone number is a different value. This contains different values, right? And these all values are related to one particular subject. Got it? These all are interrelated. These all are related to one particular subject. So this is what interrelated data. So what is the definition I told you about database? Collection of interrelated data, right?
Yeah.
Record or one row contains different values. These all are related. These all are related to a particular person or particular entity, right? Are you clear? Suppose let you understand that this is the employee details. Okay, employee number, employee department number, employee name, address, city, phone number. So one record contains the information about one person or not?
Yeah.
Values are different. Code is a numerical value, department is alphanumerical value, name and address, city, these are alphabets, phone number is numerical value. Different varieties of data is there, but these all are related to one particular person or not? Information of one particular person or not? It is collection of data, right? This is interrelated data. Simply to say this is interrelated data. Like this, you have information about multiple employees, right? Not only single employee, you have information about multiple employees. This is information about employee 1, this is information about employee 2, this is information about employee 3, and so on. So this is what I can say, collection of interrelated data, right? So one record is interrelated data. So all records together is collection of interrelated data. So one table and it contains the information in the form of rows and columns. Is it suitable for the definition of the database or not? You understand?
Yeah.
So this is what a table. So what is table? What is column? What is row? Is all right. So a record is collection of multiple related fields that can be treated as an unit. Okay. So this is a record, field, column, record, a row, or a table. This is what a table is. So what is database management system? Database management system is collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to organize the data, right? See here, so database is a data storage area. Just you see here, try to understand here. So this is the symbolic representation of the database. This is symbolic representation of the database. Database is data storage area. where actually we do store our data in the form of table. This database contains information in the form of table. So a database can have multiple tables, right? A database can have multiple tables. A database, we can store and organize multiple tables. This is what a database. Database is data storage area where actually we do store our data in the form of table. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
But here some mechanism should be there to, so here some mechanism must be there to store these tables, to create these tables, to manipulate these tables, to store values, to store data in these tables, to access those records, to modify the values, to delete the values. So simply to access and organize this data in the database, some mechanism must be there, right? We have a set of programs. Generally, we call it as database engine, right? So this is what I say, database engine. This is what?
Database.
Database. This is data storage area. Database engine is set of programs. Database engine is collection of programs. Each program is intended to do some work, some task to operate the data in the database, either creating a table or manipulating a table structure or dropping a table or accessing the data, storing the data, manipulating the data, or viewing the data for some purpose, right? So this is set of programs. So you people know simply what is software, right? What is software? Software is collection of programs, right?
Yeah.
What is software? Software is nothing but collection of programs. So this is database engine. Database engine is a software. It is collection of programs. Database engine is a software. This is collection of programs. But this database engine exclusively for organizing data in the database. This is exclusively for organizing data in the database. Got it?
Yeah.
So altogether is a software system. Altogether is a software system. This is a software like Oracle is a relational database management system. SQL Server is a relational database management system. Sybase is a relational database management system. MySQL is a relational database management system. This all together is your database management system software, your RDBMS software, right? So here you see the database users, the database operators. They'll be interacting with this database engine. They'll be accessing and working with these programs. These programs actually operates data in this database, right? Do you understand? This is what a database management system is. Okay. Sunand, Nitish,
Yes, sir.
Navya.
Yes, sir.
Very clear what is data, what is database, what is database management system?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what is relational database management system? What is relational? See, the relations are maintained among these tables is what relational. Got it? Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what relational database management system. So see, department table, employee table, product table, department table, employee table, product table, and designations table. These all are related or not? Employee works in a department. Employee participates in production. Got it? So every employee is related to some designation information. These all are related or not?
Yeah.
Similarly, in your academic database, you see school database, something like you see academic organization related database, student table, course table, both are related or not?
Yeah.
So student table, course table, and classroom table, teacher table, schedule table, these all are interrelated or not? There is a dependency, there is a relationship among data. That is what relational. I already told you what is the relationships among data, right? One-to-one relationship, one-to-one many relationship, many-to-many relationship, I told you, right? You see this diagram. This is simply to understand, this is relational. See how many tables are there here? One is author table, second one is publisher table, third one is books table, right? One is author table, second one is publisher table, third one is books table, right? All of you going through this.
Yeah.
Table, what are the columns?
Author ID, author name.
Author ID, author name, date of birth of the author, right? This is the author information. This table contains author information. There are multiple authors or not?
Yeah.
Similarly, there is another table that is publisher table. So publisher ID, publisher name, and publisher address. Publisher ID, publisher name, and publisher address. This is the publisher information. Okay. So here there is another table called books table. So book is written by the author, published by the publisher. So there is a relation between author and book, publisher and books. That's why book ID, book number, and author ID, publisher ID, date of the book publishing, and the title of the book, right? Are you clear? So here, what is the relation between author table and books table? Author ID is the relationship. What is the relationship between publisher table and books table? Publisher ID is the relationship, right? So whenever your database maintains this kind of relations, this is what we told as relational. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All of you clear? Very simple to understand. But before relational databases, do we have databases or not?
Yeah.
Yes, we was having before relational database, we have databases. So those are commonly known as DBMS, database management systems, right? So once you understand evolution of the RDBMS, the first thing is file-based system, right? Very first thing is manual records. That is books or files. Based work. It is a manual records, okay? This is got computerized. So first mechanism in the computer to store and organize data is a file-based system. Then database systems. Under database systems, we have varieties of databases like hierarchical database system and network database system, right? And final one is relational database system. Okay, so very first one is file-based system. So you know manual records and manually maintaining the data, right? See, long ago, every office will have a database. They will have files, so many files. Every information they require, they have to refer the books, right? Even today, you go to some offices, they will be asking for in-out book or not. They will be asking to you for signing or not.
Yeah.
Right? So long ago, when there was no computers, how the business operations are done, how the business activities are done, everything written in the books, right? Everything written on the papers in the form of records, right? That is manual generation, means non-computer generation, right? Are you clear about this? I think you are aware of this.
Yes, sir.
Once the computers are invented, once we are able to store data in electronic storage, so everyone is wanted to store data in computer in electronic storage. Even today, you see, how can you store data in your computer in the form of files or not? Files and folders, that's it. Is there any special mechanism available today? Even today? In the hard disk level, you can store and organize data in the form of files only, right?
Yeah.
Agree. So here, as per the file-based system, data will be stored in the form of files. Data will be stored in the form of files. And a program, whether it is a C program or Java program, .NET program, whatever it is, a program or multiple programs. A program or multiple programs. So one program is to insert data into this file, write data into this file. Another program to manipulate data in the file. Another program is to delete data from the file. Another program is to view data from the file, right? So these are the multiple programs to organize the data in the file. Got it? Now, how do you store your data? Data storage in the form of file. There are some programs. Collection of programs are organized data in the file. Is it suitable for database management system or not? The definition is suitable or not? Data storage and set of programs to access the data, right? Collection of interrelated data and a set of programs to organize the data, right? Yes, it is matching with the definition, but still it is not a most efficient system. It is very first and foremost mechanism we was used in the computer, that is file-based system, right? There are several drawbacks in the file-based system. All of you understand what is file-based system?
Yes.
So once this file-based system is available, you are able to store your data in computer or not? So you are able to store data in the electronic storage and organize the data, right?
Right.
Yeah. You're able to store data in electronic storage and organize the data. So this is also concept is suitable for database management system. Okay, this is file-based system. The major drawbacks in the file-based system are more number of input-output operations are required, even though to manipulate some data, to delete one piece of information, to access any record. So to do any manipulation, any deletion, you have to perform more number of input-output operations. The more number of I/O operations keeps your system busy, your system resources busy, it degrades the performance. Okay? This is one drawback. The another drawback is redundancy. Okay. The information available in one file cannot be shared with so many, right? So wherever you require, you have to maintain that information. Okay. Because it is not shareable. It is not shareable. One file cannot be accessed by the multiple users or multiple processes at the same time. For example, employee details. Let you assume that this file is employee details file. So employee details are required by the human resource people, and also employee details are required by the okay, sorry. Okay, so here the employee details are required by multiple people, right? Human resource people, production people, right? Operations people, is all right. So the same file cannot be accessed by the multiple people. Multiple copies of the employees file we have to give them, right? If anyone made some changes in that, it may not reflect in other files, so it is not shareable. Major problem is it is not shareable. Redundancy increases and more number of I/O operations to any transaction. So these are the drawbacks of the file-based system. Got it? All of you understand what is file-based system?
Yeah.
So here in this you have file-based approach of database management. Okay. So data will be stored in the file, accessed by some programs, right? This is what file-based system. So this is employee file, this is allowance file. So again, data will be duplicate, right? These are the drawbacks. So to overcome the problems of this file-based system, we go with the database systems. The first mechanism of the database system is hierarchical database system, right? So file-based system is simply computerizing the manual records maintenance. So here programs are computerizing the operations and the files are replacing the manual records. That's very simple. But here database system, so first mechanism in the database system is hierarchical database system, right? So hierarchical database system means database is a data storage area, what I discussed so far. Okay, database is a data storage area. Here this is a database. Please try to understand, carefully understand this. Is your computer, okay? computer, you have operating system. All of you try to understand carefully. This is your computer. In this computer, you have operating system. So in this operating system, you can store data in the form of files, right? Files and folders, right? So in this you launch database management system. This is your database, data storage area. This is your database, data storage area. Okay. And here, this is your database engine. This is your database engine. Set of programs to organize data in the database. But originally you see, data will be stored in the form of files only. That is behind the database. Behind the database on the hard disk level. On the hard disk level, ultimately data will be stored in the form of files only. In computer, there is one and only way of store the data, that is files, but these all are data files. These all are data files. So this is behind the database. This is behind the database. Originally on the disk level, data will be stored in the form of file only. But originally we see data is organized in the form of tables in your database. Got it?
Yeah.
But in the hierarchical database system, table structure is only for presentation. In hierarchical database system, table structure is only for presentation purpose. They used table structure only for presentation. Customer easiness, customer readability, they maintain the table structure. But originally, data is not and organized in the form of table. The data is stored and organized in the hierarchical format, right? Data is stored and organized in a hierarchical structure. But for the display purpose, for the custom end user presentation purpose, data will be appear in the form of table. You do operate data in the form of table, but originally the hierarchical database systems and database systems not store in the storage level, is not in the form of table. In which format? It is in hierarchical format, because it is hierarchical database system. So it is in hierarchical structure, right? All of you.
Yeah.
This is how it store and organize the data. But originally, this is the logical mechanism, dependency, data dependency. But originally, data is stored in the files. But access it, operate it in the form of tables. But the logic of maintaining dependency is the hierarchical structure. Original storage is files. This is a hierarchical database system. Of course, since it is a database, multiple users can access it, integrated, shared. These all are there. Sharing of data, improving security, connection to connect with the database, authentication is required. Okay, better interaction with the user. These all facilities are there. These database systems are more efficient systems than the file systems. But once you understand the hierarchical database system, hierarchical database system follows one-to-many relationship. Here is the library information, object information. Here is the information. Here is the books information. You try to understand relationships and dependency in the hierarchical database mode. Is it one-to-many relationship or not? purely depending on one-to-many relationship, right? Very clear? Hello?
Hello.
Do you understand about hierarchical database system?
Yes, sir.
Ish. Sunand?
Yes, sir.
Is this relationships among the data is purely one-to-many relationship or not? One library has multiple books. Okay, multiple subjects. So one subject related books written by multiple authors. One author may write multiple books, right? But if you understand that there are drawbacks in this hierarchical relationship also, here one author may write books for different subjects. So author information should be duplicate or not? So redundancy is reduced comparatively file-based system, but redundancy is not controlled. Understand? Redundancy is reduced, but redundancy is not controlled. Got it? And one more thing is, if at all any manipulations are done in the parent level node, again you have to reconstruct all the child level nodes and relationships. It's like reconstructing the complete database, right? These are the drawbacks of the hierarchical database system, hierarchical database model. Understand? First one is file-based model. Second one is hierarchical database model. So to overcome these drawbacks of the hierarchical database model, they just replaced the model of your database with the network database model, right? So network database model follows many-to-many relationship. Network database model follows many-to-many relationship, so that any node you can delete, any node you can add at any point of time, there is no problem. Okay? And you can move from any node to any node directly, because the relationship is maintained here. This is network database model. This is network database model, right? So in this network database model, everything is fine. In this network database model, everything is fine. But the drawback is, this network database model is only best suitable for the small size databases. So comparatively file-based system and hierarchical database system, all the drawbacks are overcome. All the drawbacks are overcome. But still there are some more limitations for the network database system. So this network database system is suitable for the small size databases. This is not suitable for large size databases. This is not suitable for large size databases. As and when size of the data in the database increases, complexity of the data increases, because the relations themselves become too complex when the sizes increase, when the number of nodes are increased, right? So that is the drawback of the network database system, right? So still, to overcome the drawbacks of the network database system, for the relational model, relational database system is introduced. What is the relational database model, you understand, but still you have to understand more on the relational database model. Actually, this relational database management system, the relational theory specified, introduced by the Dr. E.F. Cord in 1970s. Okay. As per the EF code theory and code rules, the relational database systems are designed. So here you have to understand actual mechanism and internals of the relational database management system. Then you will be perfect about why does we call it as relational. What is exactly the relational database management system? Okay. So all of you understand so far what is data, what is database, what is data system, what is relational database management system, what is relationships among data, what is file-based system, what is hierarchical system, what is network database system, what is relational database management system. Concepts, you all of you clear, right? Or do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Navya? Hello, Navya, can you hear me? Nitish, Sunand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nitish, on your name, there are 2 entries.
I only entered in one.
I think one is web and one is desktop. Unknowingly, you might have to make 2 entries. No problem. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Okay. And of course, Linga Reddy, I think I forgot your name, please.
Nitish.
No. Linga Reddy, one more entry is there. Actually, he said his name yesterday different.
His name is Kiran.
Kiran, are you there? Kiran, you are in mute. Please unmute and talk to me. Hello? Okay, fine. So, for tomorrow's session, we'll try to understand about the purely relational database, the database management system internals. Okay?
Okay.
So, for the historical purpose, I told you about this just for to understand the history, to understand about the database management system. I told you about this. But this theory is only to listen once and understand. That's it. It's not for remembering forever. So majorly you have to learn SQL. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we will conclude this theory, understanding about relational database management systems. And the day after tomorrow, I will teach you about data modeling concept, database designing concept. Then further we'll move to SQL. At end of the SQL, again we will revisit data modeling. Okay? Simply tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I will introduce data modeling. I will just introduce data modeling.
Same time, sir?
Please?
Same time tomorrow?
Yeah, same time tomorrow. Same time.
Tomorrow I have a small class from 7 to 7:30. I mean at the same.
Which class?
I have a class in my college.
Okay, Nitish.
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow you have class.
No, I don't have class.
Who is having class tomorrow?
This Sunan.
Nand. Now we are starting at 6:30 your time. You are in which time zone?
Central Time, sir.
Central Time Zone means your 7 o'clock. Okay, no problem here. If you are busy half an hour, let you attend your session. Session to you.
Sure.
Don't worry. For tomorrow, I will record a meeting and I will send the recorded meeting to you. Okay?
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this time is comfortable for everyone, right? 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. This class will be having on all the weeks.
All of you in the same central time?
Yeah.
Anybody is in different time zone? Yeah, okay. So tomorrow onwards we will continue the same time. So if anybody is missing a session, let me know. I will provide you the recorded video. Okay, recorded session to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
For all the sessions, I will provide you recording to you. Don't worry. But tomorrow, even though you are missing, don't worry. I will give you recorded meeting, recorded session. So just you go through the recorded session. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all of you, fine. Thank you. Then see you tomorrow.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead, Nitish.
is this class gonna be for 7 days a week?
This class?
Is this class gonna be 7 days a week, or are we gonna have a day off, something like that?
So, actual policy is 5 days a week.
Okay.
5 days are mandatory working days.
Okay.
6th day is optional working day. Okay.
Okay.
So Sunday is mandatory holiday. So on Friday, we will talk together. We'll decide whether to have the class on Saturday and Sunday. Depends on that, we'll have it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Then
Thank you.
see you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.